Federal agents are searching for a woman charged with killing a professional cyclist, believed to be in a love triangle with her ex-boyfriend. NewsNation reporter Tahira Rahman has more from Austin, Texas.
Police say Anna Mariah Wilson was staying at this home on Maple Avenue with a friend. She was getting ready for a bicycle race in Hico, but never made it. According to new police documents, investigators say last Wednesday evening, Wilson met up with another professional cyclist, Colin Strickland, to go to Deep Eddy Pool. Police documents say Strickland and Wilson had a romantic relationship at some point, but the day they went swimming, he was living with his girlfriend, Kaitlin Armstrong. Police say when Strickland dropped Wilson back off at the home, he lied about it to Armstrong, telling her he went to drop flowers off for someone and that his phone died. Police say an anonymous friend reported that they were with Armstrong in January when Armstrong learned Strickland was allegedly having a romantic relationship with Wilson. Police say the friend remembered Armstrong saying she was so angry she wanted to kill Wilson. According to the affidavit, investigators tested Armstrong's recovered gun and found, quote, the potential that the same firearm was involved in Wilson's murder is significant. Investigators say security camera footage from a nearby home showed an SUV matching Armstrong's vehicle parked at the house 1 minute after Wilson entered it and after Strickland had left. Police say Armstrong couldn't explain why her car was there when officers interviewed her.
That was reporter Tahira Rahman in Austin, Texas. And for more on this case and the search for the suspect, we're joined now by Tracy Walder. She's a former CIA officer and FBI special agent. Good to see you, Tracy. If it were you investigating, how would you be approaching this case?
It's good to see you too, Rutabaga. Thank you for having me. So I think I'd be investigating in several different ways. The first thing, the thing that's the most interesting to me is actually I would want to know. I know that she's deactivated her social media accounts, but she was very active on some other kind of tertiary accounts. Armstrong was things like Strava, which is sort of an app for cyclists and runners. And really that is how she found Wilson's location as to where Wilson was. I believe she had been probably tailing them for a while. I think the other thing is that they perhaps tipped their hand a bit too early to her, and this gave her kind of a head start in terms of where she's going. My guess is she's probably headed south. Mexico, the border is about 3.5-ish hours away from Austin. So that's probably what I would be looking at right now.
Do you think it's possible that she already made it, past the border, or do you think that there's a possible way that she can really evade, authorities in the U.S. for very long? It seems like there are just cameras everywhere now. There are GPS devices, like her picture is out there.
I 100% agree that she has probably crossed the border at this point. If not, I believe that she may have probably harmed herself. This case, to me, just in terms of the arrest around it, or the questioning and then disappearance, is very harkens to sort of the Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito case in terms of how he sort of slipped away. And so I do think that she probably has made it to the border, just because there was a bit of a lag time to when the official felony arrest warrant was issued to when she could have crossed the border.
How common is this love triangle scenario?
I would say it's actually more common than not. And what's so fascinating is one of the things that I see with cases like this. And, I think, we sit back and we look at these and we're like, well, why is no one sort of bringing the male into the mix? Just because there's some things that had gone on. And I do think things like this are extremely common. Armstrong has lived with Strickland for about 3 years. And also, even more importantly, she seems to be very financially intertwined with him as well. And I think she stands to lose quite a bit besides love if this relationship had gone south.
And we know a Ring camera captured her car around the time of the murder, but do authorities have enough evidence? I mean, they've charged her with homicide. What does it take to bring charges like that?
So yes, you're absolutely right. And I believe that's why initially when they brought her in and questioned her about the vehicle, they brought her in on an earlier warrant relating to a financial matter, completely separate from this. At that time, they did not have enough, probably to even get a search warrant for her home. However, because a firearm was recovered and because it seems like early ballistics show that it probably matches, that is most likely what gave them the felony arrest warrant.
All right, we'll see how it plays out. Tracy, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.